Good evening everyone, welcome to Live Darts TV. We're here in Skegness at an absolute lovely venue for the MDA and Modus exhibition night, and we're joined by the man himself, Matt Ward. Matt, how's it going?
I'm good, thanks. I feel like Dan Dawson. I saw you interviewing, I feel like Dan Dawson.
First of all, thanks for having us at Live Darts here for the evening.
No, it's a pleasure, thanks for coming and doing all these interviews.
As I say, it must be manic for you having to do this tonight, and then you've got players in the Euro Tour, players on the Challenge Tour, probably playing as we speak right now.
Jamie Hughes won, on the other.
You must be absolutely non-stop today.
Oh yeah, the phone was a bit mad, but you know, it's all part of the job. Hopefully Dowell can get the job done later, and Jamie's still going strong on the second one, so it's all good news at the minute, yeah.
Nights like this must be an absolute nightmare for yourself, organisation-wise, logistical-wise, getting everyone here, getting everything done for the evening.
Yeah, it's difficult. We've got a good team now. Obviously we've teamed up with Jason at Modus, and he's got a good team, and a few people help out, so we've got about 9-10 people working the event tonight, so it's difficult with 1,000 people here, but obviously looking forward to it. It's a great venue, like you say, and obviously just out the season in Skegness as well. So,
going to take you all the way back. How did you get into darts? What was your way into the?
Lucky, I was always a fan. I used to queue up outside the Winter Gardens at Blackpool on New Year's Day for a season ticket. It was 80 quid then, and you know, I always did that, queued up, and then I loved the darts, and I lost my job. I was a plumber, I lost my job, and I went to a Premier League night in Sheffield, and I got a card there saying Adrian Lewis on tour, Paul Booth's an MC in the darts world.
Yeah.
So I called him up, got a venue sorted, and he says, oh, Barneveld's available as well, this just after he'd won his world championship. Oh, let's get it. No, I didn't have internet then, didn't have any emails, never did anything like that. Strange really looking back how ridiculous it was all hand tickets and stuff, and word of mouth and phone. We had 300 people in the first, my local club, Ibstock. That was 2007, and ever since then it's like, got into managing players, and it sort of built and built and built, and now it's my full-time job, so it was, you know.
How was the transition from just putting on exhibitions to being, it's not just a manager, you're almost an agent for them as well, aren't you?
It's hard really, because you've got a promoter's hat and you've got an agent's hat as well. So sometimes people will ring up, and obviously you set a price for a player, and it's difficult, but it's sometimes easy because you know exactly what that player's worth, so you know if that's a good price for a player and stuff. But to promote an event is a lot less stressful than managing players. Obviously you're managing a lot of egos and managing a lot of tantrums, and they're not the best when they lose, as nobody is, you know, and you've got youth players as well, and man management is a thing. Obviously I've got Dowell and Benito, that's the two that I try and manage. Benito does a lot for himself, whereas Dowell, I do everything, which doesn't mean him less of a player, but he likes everything to be done for him.
Just needs to know where he's got to
Doesn't know, yeah, where am I going? And same with James as well, James Wilson, other players, John Goldie, who's a tour card holder, he'll like to have a little input as well, and the youth players as well. You got Nathan, who needs everything done for him, and that's happy. He just wants to play darts, and that's what you take the pressure off the players. Obviously, the financial strain as well when you're starting out. A lot of players can't do the tour, even though the entries have gone to fly over from Ireland in a hotel, like Kevin Maness, for him to come out for about £400 a weekend. So you take away the financial strain. So that's the thing that I think my early doors is the players, you take off the financial strain. As they progress, you take off all the pressure, like Twitter. I do all the Twitters and stuff, and you know, the players won't be able to cope with the tweets.
I was going to say, we see some players have social media meltdowns, so I'm guessing as long as you've got a good management team behind you, they can't do that.
Yeah, I've had players that have asked me for their passwords, and I've said no, just give it an hour, because I know they want to put something daft about the board or whatnot, you know, and so it's good to keep an eye on them that way. But it's not just that; it's the fact that there's so many hate texts and hate tweets and nasty people out there that it doesn't bother me. I just block and ban. But some of the stuff that I'd see sent to Dowell sometimes,
take it to heart and things like that.
No, it's just not taking to heart. It's just stupid stuff. So yeah, but.
Obviously, when your players play each other and you're sat there, that must be the ultimate nightmare for yourself. Do you actually
Depends
sit there
if
and
it's a final, I'm quite happy.
do you sit there and watch it, or do you take yourself backstage so you can't really see what's going on?
It's never happened on TV. It's never happened on TV. There was a game this year in Milton Keynes, where Dowell played James. And James was the best game he's played all year. I think he went 12-10 to beat him 6-2, and Dowell was like, but the guys that I deal with are pretty good. I don't get many tantrums. Me and Dowell have fell out probably once in 6 years, and no major fallouts as well. So, you know, it's hard when they play each other, but at the end of the day, someone's got to win and someone's got to lose. So.
Have you ever signed anyone that you regret that you didn't wish you'd signed, that's obviously no longer with you?
No, the only two that we've sort of like parted company with was Dean Winstanley and Justin. And I won't regret any of it really, because they gave me so many good memories. Just in early doors was some great memories, and you know, beating Wes Newton at Blackpool was amazing. It was parted with Wes as well, but Dean, me and Dean, we're clash personalities, but he gave me some of the best nights of my life watching him play. So I'd never regret anything. You don't regret anything because you learn from it. So never regret anybody. It's a gamble at the end of the day, and you know, we signed Dowell when he was 0 in the rankings. And, you know, that journey's been unbelievable. It's best time of my life, really.
I'm guessing in Dublin last year was the best darting memory that you've had.
Yeah, close second was Dean Winstanley beating Gary Anderson at the match play when he hit that bullseye.
From a silly angle.
Oh, that was one of the best. But Dowell winning that was the culminant. I used to go to bed dreaming of him winning a trophy, a Pro Tour. So to be in that final, I share a room with him. We actually still share. And I would sit there sometimes. This is going to sound really cheesy, but I'd sit there sometimes and on the final day we sat there and we had to eat the same food that we've had all week. And we've had McDonald's. And it's like, I can't go to McDonald's because we're going to McDonald's and we have the biggest, I have to force it down me and everything. And then I'm sitting there and I just got quiet. I'm thinking of him winning the trophy. I have to stop myself. And then when he's gone, he goes 4 hours before, then I follow an hour later. And I was in the toilet and I started crying because I was like so wound up for the match. I just like wanted it to do it. So it was so emotional, and to have his family there as well. Yeah, it was really good, and it's like the best day. Obviously, it's a funny story because Jason's here tonight. We do the co-promotions with, and the last set was obviously a great final, and I went and paced the floor, and I thought, oh, I'm looking an idiot now. And then but I saw Jason at the back doing the same. So it was so tense. It was just that set was for like 55,000. Was it? The rankings was either going to be world number 4, world number 8, and Premier League guaranteed. So yeah, it was a brilliant memory, and it was one of the best nights of my life. Yeah.
Obviously as well, managers head on now. The 2019 calendar has been released. You're
Yeah.
having nightmares about where you've got to get people because it's absolutely chocker.
I saw this Pro Tours like in Germany, which I didn't think they were going to do again in Hildesheim, but it's just you just do it week by week. You know, if you can get cheap flights and everything, they work with you and that. But the money's going up, so you can't moan. You know, the guys are doing it, but they won't be doing every tournament. Dowell can't have every tournament next year. It's impossible. You've got to keep in them seedings on the Euros because James has got to the seedings now as well. So to manage the time, he can't. If he drops out the seedings, he can't go to the Euro Tours because he can't get from Thursday. If he does get picked Premier League, obviously he might not get picked. But if he did get picked Premier League, he'd have to manage his diary a lot better.
Obviously, we spoke to Darryl about that at the match play, and he said he's learnt himself that he can't do everything.
Did he say that, did he?
Yeah.
He's a liar then, because he tells me he wants to do everything.
He said he's going to manage it, he's going to pick and choose a little bit, especially early on in the season.
I'll tell you what's going to happen, I'm going to forget to enter him a couple, and that'll be it, because he just wants to play all the while. And after Blackpool, the defeat to Joe Cullen, I know Joe was immense, played amazing, but Dowell was 85, 86 average, so it wasn't nothing coming back. But Joe was amazing that week, should have won it really, should have won the tournament. So 2 darts to beat Gary, it could have been a different story. But yeah, after that game with Joe Cullen, we looked at it and said, you can't do everything. So I mean, he looked shattered.
So you touched on there, was the tank just empty by the time you got to Blackpool?
It's a big tank, but yeah, it was definitely empty. I knew it was coming in Vegas and Shanghai. I knew, and he should have lost to Steve West, let's be honest. And I knew it was coming. I said to him, I knew it was coming. He had 1 week off in 54 weeks. From that Blackpool, he went to Australia, and then he didn't stop. And I knew it was coming. So I had an inkling that he needed. He was lucky to beat Steve West, and drawing Joe was, a nightmare. Joe had come back fresh, and Joe's a lot fresher, and he played amazing. So I just knew it was coming though.
Matt, absolute pleasure.
Oh,
Thanks for
thank you
joining us
very
on
much.
Darts. Have a great rest of the evening.